for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say this a lot of goofies for the check. I mean, I hope them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar, two violence. Hey, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but they not be legit. No 40 water. Tell him, yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this. First person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap this.
Hey guys, our membership is now open. Come check it out and join us. See you there.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video, or should I say live presentation. So tonight we're going to talk about, I know many of you guys are coming off the planet, and I know that it's going to be hard to do this because it's going to be a struggle for me, but at first I said I wasn't going to talk about this video. But I was listening to a portion of it on Tea with She earlier today, and it was just some things that I really thought about. Skye don't realize the shit that she be putting out there, not to mention all of this fighting and threatening, this, that, and the third. It's like, girl, really? But I needed to say a few things. So I'm gonna struggle through this with y'all as we watch this video again. Every commentary channel have their own way of coming at things, and quite frankly, I probably have some similar idealisms, but I definitely have some different ones as well. So that's what we're gonna be on tonight, is just checking this out. We're gonna speed it up, but we definitely gonna talk about a few things. Our Mishma member for tonight, guys, is ML Michael. Thank you so very much for being a support to the channel. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all of you, of course, as well. The ways you can support the channels by hitting the like button. I hope everybody did that on their way in. Also, guys, by becoming a subscriber to the channel. If you're new here, I'm just me, CMB. CMB, not Combs. It's just me, CMB. C and then M and then B. Yeah. Just because it's next to each other doesn't necessarily mean that it is a word, Skyron. So whether you over here, Burley Bay is over here, or your homeboy is over here, it don't matter. However the information get to you, understand it. I need you to do better, because the slowness ain't cute. Quite frankly, a person that is slow enough to think C and B means Combs definitely shouldn't be the mother of 6 children. And I ain't saying that to be rude or to say something negative about your kids per se, but children deserve to have the best start. And quite frankly, a lot of us that do commentary are people who have lived life enough that we feel we have something to offer when it comes to talking about these moms. And that's why we do this commentary. It's not just to dog or bully or whatever, because we don't bully. Just because we say something that you might not want to hear does not mean it's bullying. But anyway, let's jump on into this video, and we're going to talk about a few things. Oh, hold on. Before I do anything, though, let me say hey to the Mish Mob. I'm trying to pull, because since we're talking about Skye, y'all know I have my little thing. And I'm going to do something also, guys, I'm also offering, I'm going to verbally offer if Skye, Cuz Bum, or The Bum comes over here and y'all have something to say, or if you can justify anything that you want, that you keep accusing us of, I will offer you the platform to talk to this, the Mish Mob, that's over here, and say what you got to say. As long as you're respectful and not acting like your ass is slow as fuck, you are offered the platform. So I'm gonna do the same thing that Mimi did. Also, Jaden as well. If you come over here, honestly, the only thing I want to know from you, Jaden, is why you being messy and bringing us into your shit. Quite frankly, Sky's the idiot that is taking the information you are giving her and trying to use it as a tool to come after people who ain't fucking with her. We can say and do anything on our platform we want to do, and that's just that on that. It's her stupidity that she will actually follow up behind some secondhand information. But I want to know, you, if you got something to say to that girl, speak your piece to her. That ain't got shit to do with us. Why the fuck are you bringing us up? Yeah, we talk about her because she's a fucking idiot. She's a rockhead. Let's just be honest about that shit. So that's that on that. Hey, Sunrose. Hey, Dollar Tree. You said that you will be in the bushes. Okay, love. Um, hey, Tangela. Hey, Mira. Hey, Nell. Hey, Tracy. Tracy. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Shay. Hey, Real Mom. Hey, Melody. Hey, kicking it with Misha. I'm trying to put everybody up here. Y'all know I be trying. I don't know. I got a good um mouse, but it's moving slow. Hey, Navy girl. Hey, Fifi. You say you at work in the bushes. Okay, not a problem. Hey, Monique. Do y'all see the light count on y'all side? I can go over to another screen and see it. Um, I don't see any right now. Hold on. Let's look. So we would have to go, we kind of have to pull ourselves out and go over and see it. So that's why sometimes people will say this, that, and the third when it comes to likes. Hey KDA, hey Ebony. I think I said hey Shay. If not, hey girl, hey. And Bushwatchers, hey girl, hey. Thank you guys so much for coming over here. I know that some of you have already looked at this. We are definitely going to take it from a different perspective, but you know, it's still kind of the same. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I know it's kind of late. Don't want to keep y'all too late. I definitely appreciate y'all time and appreciate the fact that y'all are coming over here and watching this and listening to what we have to say. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Wait a minute, I don't even see her on the screen. And even my screen don't want Skye up here. They like, we sick of this hoe. Okay, here we go.
Decided to follow me and my husband's Facebook pages and proceeds to make content. My content is boring, but yet you guys watch. Okay? As for the reactors, y'all ain't got nothing better to do, especially this Just Me Combs, honey. Are you still homeless?
Now that's the first thing that I just really had to come over here and talk about. Bitch, when was I homeless? When was I in the woods? Now we know you was in the woods, but when was I in the woods? Boo. Hey Kimberly. When was I in the woods? That's what I want you to tell me. You talking about am I still homeless? What the fuck make you think I was homeless? Baby, I'm living good over here. 5-bedroom house. Although I moved out of my home in Georgia and moved to Arkansas, never, not even for 20 minutes, was I homeless. Not to mention, and I ain't bragging, but one of my checks is probably 4 times both of your checks. Boo, I can afford to pay rent. Do I want to? Now that remains to be seen. I decided that I was changing the way that I live. I didn't never say I was homeless. And no one else has ever said I was homeless. So where did that come from? You need to check your facts, because when you come over here speaking on people not being able to say their name adequately and just coming out your mouth with some bullshit, you make yourself look stupid as fuck. And then here's the thing about it too. You was just in the fucking woods literally and sleeping in your own mama's backyard. And you got the nerve to speak on homelessness? Like, I would never. Cause I wouldn't even want to take myself back there. I wouldn't try to speak on nobody on that type of situation. So I want you to come on with it, boo. When was I homeless? And even if you're assuming that, help me understand how you assumed some shit like that. I got 3 vehicles. I mean, there are ways that if I needed to make adjustments financially to get into a particular type of place or another place or a new place, like I have resources that I could use for that if the need arises. So I would really like to know, why would you even be stupid enough to entertain the fact that I'm homeless? Like, why would you even be enough in my business to think you got some information on me? I mean, I really want to know.
Did you find a place yet?
Bitch, ain't needed to. Got a paid for house in my fucking name. 3-bedroom, paid for, brand new floor, acre of land. Like, I don't need no place to stay. But let's say I did, countless homes available to me. Never have I been homeless.
If not, that's what you need to be focusing on instead of focusing on me.
And bitch, let me tell you something else. What I ain't is focused on you. You are a conversation. You are the queen of poverty tube. That's what you are. And you are the textbook definition of what not to do. And let's even take that to another level. The only reason you're a conversation on this platform is because you are the example of what not to do. We talk about you when we want to talk to other mothers and tell them, baby, don't be like her. Don't be a loser like this girl. Lay up and have a bunch of kids she knew she couldn't feed. Have every excuse in the world why things don't work. 5 different evictions in her name, and would have the nerve to claim to be married to a man with another 4 evictions in his name. May of last year, he was online in love with another woman, not you. Let's go on and pop her up there for a minute. Cause I got time, bitch. This bitch got me fucked up. Now, this is Bray Bray's mom. This was last year. There was another picture that he put up May of last year with Bray Bray's mom. Last Valentine's Day, he was with Bray Bray's mom. Did y'all see even one post that he made in reference to Skye, in reference to Valentine's Day? Nope. And another thing that Bray Bray's mom said on her social media is that he works all the time, but he takes the time to be with her. That's a comment that was made. Now, let's be real. He got about 5 kids his damn self. So he is not much he can help her do. And once he hit about 90 days, they're going to start garnishing him because he's got about 3 or 4 child support cases, not to mention the new one that he just went to court for. So for her to sit up here and act like she got it all together with this dude, she does not. Now, this right here is Bray Bray's mom and allegedly Bray Bray's dad. And we have to say allegedly for the simple fact that there is no proof. He is not on the birth certificate. He has no conservatorship rights over Bray Bray, and that is why they won't put him in school, because they don't have paperwork right now. She lied in this particular video talking about they working on legal ramifications on getting him. How the hell? That little boy name ain't even mentioned in one document to legitimize him with this father. Because if he did, that'd be another child he got to pay for, because the government taking care of that little boy. Hey, Mocha. You know what? Kimberly talking about some just me Combs. I don't even like the word Combs because Puffy name got that on there. Is who on welfare? Skye is probably not on welfare anymore because she probably got it when she had her first child. This young lady here, I don't know her history as far as that's concerned. So I can't say that she is on or is not on welfare. Hey, Miss Cheeks. Basically, she does, because she's going to contradict a lot of her past statements in this video. And that's why, that's another reason I decided to mention it. The last time I looked, Melody is 16 likes. Y'all hit that like button for me, please, love. Let's see if I got any more. Yes, a few more. She's such a bad mom. She chose to sleep in her van with her kids instead of going to a shelter to put a roof over those kids' heads just because she couldn't take a bum ass ninja with her. Exactly, Mocha. And that's this type of shit that you need to be focused on, Scallywag Skye. You need to be focused on your kids in a different type of way. Your kids is a means to an end. Your kids get you food stamps so you can stuff your fucking face and feed a nigga. That's what your kids do for you. Because you don't do shit for them kids. You don't do nothing for them. Yeah, with a 1992 car, she better stop trying to call motherfucker. Right. And then you want to keep involving the police. Girl, that is not your ministry right there. You don't need to be fucking around with the you never bring, the saying is you never bring a knife to a gunfight. And in this particular situation, what that means is you don't try to fight a bitch when you broke and they got money and they got resources. Hell, I wouldn't even have to pay for an attorney if I had to go to court with her. The VA would pay for it for me. I'm a disabled vet. I mean, girl, this is not what you want. And you keep playing games. You need to shut the fuck up. Appreciate the fact that people are bringing folks to your channel, because you don't sit up here and try to talk shit to us and you still ain't hit 1,000 views on this video. You're going to say we not making money. Bitch, we make more money off of you than you do. Hell, this morning when I was watching Tea with she already done hit 2K on her video. By the time we in this video, Mimi will be at 1. Now, me in this sector, I'm probably coming up the rear when it comes to people who do commentary on the moms. But I'm sure, even if I don't hit 1,000, I bet you I'll be close to you. And not only that, the quality of your video makes a difference as well. So I'll still probably make more money than her because of the quality of the video that I put out. So, girl, find somebody to play with on your level, because baby, we're above you. You're beneath us, very much so. And I'm not saying that to be rude, because we're all human, but honey, you created that level for yourself. Didn't nobody do that to you.
Planet Mimi, you definitely need to stop focusing on me with your man looking self.
And bitch, man looking self, and you walking around here looking like a has-been ass, funky, broke down, dirty foot ass. Oh gosh, y'all, my mind just, I just couldn't believe she said that shit. This motherfucker look butch as fuck. and got the fucking nerve to call somebody manly looking. I mean, as a woman, you can still recognize beauty. She's a pretty girl. She's an adult, but I say pretty girl because that's how you usually say it. She's a beautiful woman. She keeps herself up. She's hardworking. She's disciplined. Like there are so many things that Mimi is that you are not, bitch. And how fucking dare you? The hate is real, is all I can say on that statement. I got psoriasis. I've had radiation. So I have a lot of discoloration in my skin, and I still look better than you, bitch. The fuck? Funky hoe. Ooh, girl. I couldn't believe, hey, Blue E Boy, I couldn't believe she said that shit. Hey, Moby. Girl. You said Skye subjected her kids to that madness because she was irresponsible and wanted to be under a man. Yes. She could have easily paid her rent. She chose not to. The fact that you will put your kids in that position, the fact that you didn't love your kids enough to pay your rent, bitch, you can't say shit to no motherfucking body. Nobody. You got your fucking nerves funky, broke down, wretched asshole. They daddy should be whooping your fucking ass, crackhead or not.
I sit here and I try to be calm, say to myself, and not care what people say. But it's like, dude, do y'all ever do anything else?
Let's keep it real. If you were smart before you came on here, you'd have did your recon. You would have went and looked at the people that you want to come on here and talk about and make sure that the things that you're saying make sense. With that being the case, you'd understand that you may be 10 to 20% of the conversation on our channel. You are not a everyday. And quite frankly, the only reason people talk about you is because you the roach lady that had roaches falling in your motherfucking kids' heads. You are nasty. You are stank. You took a house, a 3-level townhouse, and turned it into a death trap in 24 months. That's why you relevant, bitch. You are nothing special. You are what we use as, oh my God, we can't believe people live like that. That's why I call you the queen of poverty tube. The definition of poverty tube is you broke bitches with a bunch of motherfucking kids by random ass niggas who cannot fucking help you with the children, don't want the motherfucking kids. You can't take care of the motherfucking kids. You don't have education enough to get a good job to do for your fucking kids and have all this expectation. And then you come on here with all your nasty, filthy, roach crawling ass showing behavior and think that is normal. That's why people talk about your funky asshole. Fuck. Stupid motherfucker. I can't. Oh. Right. She asked for people to get on her ass because you got the game fucked up. You got the game fucked up because you actually thought you was on a level that you could even have a conversation with myself and Mimi. Now, whoever the fuck is in your goddamn email, I don't give a fuck. Because it ain't me. It ain't Mimi. And if you want to come at somebody, that's the motherfucker. The motherfucker in your shit coming over there, that's who you should be coming at. And quite frankly, if you really wasn't fucked up, you wouldn't even listen to what the fuck he got to say. You geeking off that shit. You want him in your email. That's the only thing that gives you something to talk about. Hey, Mimi. Piss pants ass, piss at low rate, shit for brains ass bitch. You got the fucking game fucked up. I don't know who the hell you thought you was talking about. Talking about somebody fucking homeless. And talking about somebody ugly, bitch, you look, girl. girl. And looks wouldn't have even been an issue if you wouldn't have brought it up first. Homelessness, we probably wouldn't even be back on there. But you keep doing shit daily to create a risk of homelessness for yourself. The fact that you said that your job is YouTube and then you got a second job because you needed to buy clothes, you mean your job can't even take care of your household? Right. Dusty as fuck. And so let me tell y'all this. I did get a phone call from um Guilford County. I was interested in knowing, is the boy missing? Is he considered missing? In Guilford County, North Carolina, he is not considered missing. But in the state of North Carolina, missing reports are county by county until an Amber Alert is put out. Now, let's talk about the mom for a second. Mom has an active warrant for failure to appear. So all she can do is call on the phone and say that her kid is missing. She's not going to go and put herself in a position to go to jail by going to the police station. Like, let's just be honest. Most motherfuckers wouldn't do that. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have my kid in this situation because you got me fucked up. I ain't gonna be out here doing no fugazi ass bullshit to try to get myself in trouble. So that's that on that. That's number one. Number two, bitch, you ain't taking my kid. Period. I ain't even going into no, examples of this, examples of that. No. I'm not having no child by no dude like this. That's a sorry piss ant of a man. And I'm damn sure not gonna have my child in the home of somebody who don't think enough of him to make sure he got decent shoes and clothes and shit of his own. That's a no-go for me. Like, so he already a loser. I mean, for real. Okay, let's get back over here.
Starting a reaction channel does not mean you get the right to harass and bully people.
First of all, I don't know of a reactor that harasses and bullies people. What the reactor does is talk about what's real, talk about what's true, and they give their opinion based on their personal experiences. Now, if you feel like it's harassing and bullying it's because it's your lifestyle, because you are a low life, because you live in a way that the more majority thinks that is low life. So that's what they say. That's why you feel harassed and bullied. Level up, bitch. Then you won't have to worry about nobody coming for your head. That's all you. Right, bald head, scallywag. Oh, there used to be a little saying when we was kids, and we used to say that bald head, scallywag, ain't got no hair in the back, something, 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 something. Your face is fucked up. I need to remember that. That shit was funny. Kids can be mean as fuck.
That is not what that means. It means you get to have your opinion, but to an extent.
No, we get to have our opinion, period. What you can't do, who the fuck are you that you think you can tell a reaction channel? A person who has put the time, effort, and work into building their channel, what they can do. Bitch, you got the game fucked up. I can say what the fuck I want over here. Period. And as long as I'm abiding by the rules of the YPP program and abiding by the respect rules of YouTube and not going against fair use, it is carte blanche in this motherfucker. And trust me, I know the rules, baby. I make it my business that anything I am involved in, I get as involved as possible so that I know what I can and cannot do. So fuck you. Very much, bitch.
You do not get to harass and bully people. You do not get to push people to harass and bully people. And don't sit here and say, oh, they can't control him. They can't control him.
That's a grown ass man, bitch. You don't want him in your email. Where is he at in your motherfucking email? So if you can't control him in your fucking email, because he not only bothering you, he don't bother us. Because what do? We handled it and went on about our fucking business. So you want him there. Because if you didn't want him in your email, bitch, you could have easily blocked him. And as soon as you see a new email that you are not aware of who it's from, you block it. You gotta be that thirsty. Shit, I don't even check my fucking email half the time, and I know he done been in my shit. And you know what I did when I seen an email talking about some bullshit? Moved on by my goddamn day, cause who the hell? Shit. She is very jealous of Mimi. She doesn't like the fact that Mimi can garner an audience of people with funny conversation and using other videos of example and have something, although she's laughing and making everybody laugh, have something intelligent and funny to say. She don't like that. Also, she doesn't have a personality, and she doesn't like the fact that Mimi's well received. Now, I can't say her issue with me, but she damn sure don't like that.
Him, yes, they can, because he's their little puppy dog. He follows everything they say, because he's.
Now you heard that, Taquel. She said you a little puppy dog. Now I also want to know. You say he follows everything they say. Who is they? Because me and Mimi ain't said shit to his ass. When he became someone who wasn't welcomed in our atmosphere, we removed him. And quite frankly, that didn't have shit to do with you either. That had to do with him. That was all him. He made that decision and he's living with it. He don't be over here because we know how to handle our shit. You the only motherfucker with a problem.
Team Mimi, team Justice Me Combs, team. Get your little lap dog. Tell him to sit down somewhere before he be locked up. Because when I sit here and say I really have taken papers out on people, and then he wants to sit here and say, this is what.
Honey, what kind of papers you done took out? Because nowhere in the state of North Carolina is there any type of case initiated with my name, my channel name, my other name, Mimi's channel name, Mimi's other name, or whatever that young man's name is, according to what we know. Because we don't know him from Adam Cat. We don't even know if that's his real fucking name. But I looked it up for the sake of this conversation because I do my pre work. I make sure that when I'm talking about something, I have a level of intellect behind the conversation. So I'm not going to come over here and say, oh, well, she ain't got no papers on me and not check. Just because you called the police and did a police report, sweetie, that don't mean shit. Do you know how many police reports are taken in a day? Do you know 4 hours in Hillsborough County? Let's just look at them for an example because I just looked them up yesterday looking for something for another story. There were over 1,000 police requests for service. 1,000. And when I say over, I mean over. It wasn't exactly 1,000. It was well over 1,000. So just because you did a police report, that don't mean shit. That damn sure don't mean you got no court case coming. Now we know you done had your fair share of court cases. We know people done knocked you all upside your head. As matter of fact, I think you done had 22 cases that you've been involved in. Most of them were DV. There were several child support. Even your daddy didn't want to pay for your ass. So it ain't no papers on us. You need to come again with that lie.
What happens when you dox people? But at the end of the day.
And then, bitch, you got a nerve to talk about doxing? Really? You keep bringing that shit up as if you didn't do that. You keep bringing it up as if the people that you dox don't have proof. Now, did they file charges? Who knows? But you keep fucking with them, you gonna find out that you didn't want to go down that road. If I was you, I'd shut the fuck up on that shit.
They put my information out first.
No one has put out any information showing your current address and your legal name or your fake name. Sheena or Skye. Nobody over here. And when I say over here, I'm meaning on the planet and in the Mishmob. We have not put your information out, so bitch, you a whole lie. Now, what we could do is put papers on you for slander, because you're saying that you doxed the people you doxed because you were doxed first by the people whom you doxed. That's what you're saying. And that is cause for slander because it's a bold-faced lie. The only time any paperwork has been put out on you, it has been redacted because I did it. It did not have your legal name on it. Most of the time, it didn't even have your whole the court filing number on it, because I usually redact half of it to ensure that if someone goes and gets the information, they go get it on their fucking own and didn't get it from over here. We cover our bases. We know fair use. We know how to use the information. But let me be clear on some shit. If we did put it out, we have the legal right to do so because we got it from a legal recording organ. You did not.
And you guys see in the email. And if you don't, I post a screenshot on my community tab. He's sitting here saying, yeah, he's the witness, because he can go to court and sit here and say, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And I got all the emails where you end up saying.
And why is you even fucking worried about court? Bitch, you can't even buy a $10 pair of shoes and you worried about going to court with somebody? You owe that lady that you just got put out of her house over $5,000. She registered with the court that you owe her $5,000 and they are charging you 8% interest on the 5Gs you owed her because of the damage you caused her fucking house. Why the fuck is you worried about going to court? Bitch, you can't pay attention.
Saying it's you that is sending the emails.
Asshole.
Because at the end of every argument we have in email, you say it's you. You keep saying it's me. You keep saying it's me. It's not me. You just told yourself. Okay? So,
hey, Ocean.
if y'all think that he's going to be your help in court, you're wrong. Because I have proof. And it's not he say, she say. It's in my emails. Okay? It's real proof. Okay? That my information has been put out. My mom's information has been put out. My husband's information. My husband's mom has information.
Bitch, who don't put your information out? Who the fuck is your mama? Does she have a channel? Who talking about your mama? Burley Bay? He out there because he used his name in his social media. Not to mention, he became a part of a story that somebody, myself or another one, went and verified some lies that you told, and it caused him to be a part of that story because he was a part of the lie. Now, whoever else the fuck you talking about, I don't know who the hell you talking about. But see, your stupid ass is going behind some dumb fucker who done came and told you some shit because you stupid enough to believe it. And you gonna fuck around and find out what happened when you a dumb hoe. When you play dumb games, you win stupid prizes, bitch. You might want to level that up to your intellect. You need to go. Did you even graduate high school? Did you have an IEP? And I'm not saying that because that's something to be ashamed of. I'm saying it because that's how you act. Like, you act like a person who really needed one. Let me say it like that. Hey, Nay. Hey, Tomatel, where is she at? I don't know what she's making now. She apparently is not at the other job. That's the lie she tells. So I don't know. She said her job is YouTube, but what she's doing at nighttime 10 to 6 is something that she just got so that she could buy her kids clothes. That's the way she explained it to us. So, and when I say us, us only because we did commentary, but to her channel. Let me say it like that. Hey, Stina. I did speak Cancer. If I didn't speak, guys, charge it to my head, not my heart. It's a lot of comments here, over 100. I'm behind. So if I missed you, hey girl, hey, Nicole. You feel like she lying about what? Exactly. That's what she need to be on here focused on. Hookhead hoe. Hookhead, scallywag, pissant hoe. Me.
Been put out, okay? And then these people want to keep saying that my husband was married before. I don't know what man you guys are looking up. I don't know what man you guys are looking up.
Honey, let's be real. When did we talk about that a week ago? Who the fuck cares for real? Who the fuck really cares? Whether he was married or not, you motherfucker still can't buy a damn $5 pair of flip flops for his son. That's the real issue. Don't nobody really give a fuck, because we don't want that bitch. You the only dumb motherfucker fighting and windmilling in the streets for a sorry nigga who can't even buy your kids a pair of shoes. You was without food stamps for 2 weeks. You claim to have a husband. That motherfucker couldn't even put meat on the table. He ain't even smart enough to say, Skye, yeah, all we got is food stamps. We might not need to be buying steak. Maybe we should buy chicken or neck bones, a cheaper meat, so it can go further, because there's a bunch of fucking people in this house. Y'all shouldn't be buying eggs for main meals. Why? Because they high as fuck. You are stupid. That's where you need to focus on, trying to be less stupid. That's where your focus need to be, while you worried about another bitch being homeless. You spent 6 months without a place to stay. Hell, even Livy Poo over there didn't even let her homeless stint last 6 months, even though she was lying and never was homeless. But let's be honest, she could have kept that lie going for a long time. And then let's talk about this too, Skye. When you was homeless, didn't nobody even like you enough to get you a place to stay? Even our audiences was trying to help you, because you ain't had nobody. Bitch, get your shit together.
No, okay? But it is so easy for me to go and get information if my husband was married to somebody else. And
Mimi, they have court again in September. They initiated the new child support case. They have put everything in the docket, and then he goes back to court in September. I don't have the actual docket, so I don't know what is in there, but that's what happened. I actually was contemplating on ordering it, but I'll probably do it right before the next case.
also, we would not be able to get married if he was married to somebody else.
Bitch, have you ever heard of bigamy? The clerk of court and the vital statistics of each state is a recording organ. They record marriages, they record divorces. You should know that, because you paid to divorce the husband that you divorced, right? So you know who you had to pay. Okay. They also record births and all the things. Vital records. It's your responsibility when you apply for a marriage license to tell them if you are married or not. They don't look that shit up. The only time they'll know that you are married is if you recorded the initial marriage at the same place that you are getting married again. Otherwise, there's another county that has their information. It's not their job to look, it's your job, slow mo. So they will only know if you tell them. And let's be honest, you don't have a marriage license, so you're not married. Now, let's say we're wrong and you have a marriage license. Put the paper out there. Redact your name. Let me say this: redact the names that you don't want public. We know Andrake's name. We know Sheena. Redact the other names and put it out there. Shut a bitch up for real. You say the boy ain't stolen. Do you have any paperwork from the mom stating she gave you guys a guardianship? Because he's not on the birth certificate. So he has no conservatorship rights over that little boy. She would have to give him guardianship, temporary or permanent, or you have a power of attorney to act in his behalf, or he is a part of the vital records proving that he has whatever. And if that were the case, I'm sure she was receiving social services, and therefore he would be on child support for that kid as well. There is no child support case with Andrake and his mother. So where's the paperwork, bitch?
Mm.
Yeah, y'all please hit that like button for me.
And also, where his mom works, okay, she would not be able to keep that type of information from me anyway. And again, me and this man has known each other since we were 8 years old. If that
I mean, when he your cousin, you do know him all your life. You said the boy was your cousin, so you called him cousin, and then he was your friend. I'm sure you did know your cousin. Nasty hoe.
man was ever married, I would have known before we even got together.
Like, we really don't.
I was the one that was
Can we
married.
move on?
The social workers down where they're from and said we kidnapped him. And they contacted his mom because where his mom works, right?
So you are confirming that the mother said her son was kidnapped. Got it. That's what we said. We said the boy was kidnapped. You confirmed that by saying so. Now, what you lied and told us before is that she called the police and that the police told your husband to keep the child. Now you're saying it was a social worker that you met with and you had to take the child for the social worker to see. Honey, get your story right. Get your story right.
They came to her house. They had us come to them and they seen him. They had us come to his mom's house and they seen him in person because all they needed to do was see him. If he was kidnapped, they would have took him then. If he was abused, they would have took him then.
The only time a social worker would have took the child is if there was an open case and they were required within the terms of the case, which would be registered as an open case in court. They would have taken him if it was ordered by a judge for removal. You cannot just take a child from someone, even if it ain't the right person, unless the police has a reason to see that there's harm. They call defects and there's an emergency removal put in place. Now, did she want her kid back? I don't know. I don't know the lady. But what we do know is her ass got warrants and she's got an open warrant. And it's only so much she can do. So she's really kind of fucked up right now. That's probably the only reason she's not pushing the issue. Because if she do, she'll go to jail. Now, it's still stupid of her because I wish a bitch would take my motherfucking kid. But I'm not her and she's not me. And see, even if I was fucked up like that, hey Monica, even if I was fucked up like that, my family don't fucking play. So I wouldn't even have to worry about it. They would either get me right so I can get my child, or they would fucking get the child they damn self. They get an attorney, something. Like, that wouldn't be my situation. But see, that's the difference in you, Skye, and the people you fuck with and the people that we fuck with. We on a different level. I understand you don't know what I'm talking about because you're not on our level. But keep drinking milk, boo.
But y'all know so much. But y'all
And you need to go to the goddamn hospital. It sounds like you got fucking tuberculosis and a little what do they call a house in Virginia? And pneumonia at the same damn time. That's what it sounds like with your
know
main
so much.
ass.
Yes, when me and my husband first got together, right? And his baby mama was calling his phone to talk to Bray Bray. I was quiet so that she could talk to Bray Bray. But I forgot what.
How you went from being quiet to talk to Bray Bray to being from May to July? You said y'all got married either in June or July. right before you got put out on your eviction. See, all his evictions that he got filed on all them years, he has 4 years worth of evictions. They all with Bray Bray Mama. They got history. How did you end up with him as your husband? What, you told him that he can't stay with you unless he marry you? Is that what you did? You forced him into marriage? And so he didn't want to stay at his mama house because he wanted to lay up and be a sorry, bald, slow ass, retarded ass motherfucker. So he had to stay with you. He couldn't stay with his mama. So since he couldn't stay with his mama and he wanted to stay with you, he acted like he was your husband. Is that what you did? I mean, I'm just asking for the people.
What happened one day? I don't know, but somehow she heard my voice. I don't know, but anyway, and
Hey,
because the reason why I was quiet because we were working on getting full custody,
girl.
and she makes it.
Girl, your man got 2 inches of nothing. Girl, I would beat his ass. I'd put his ass out. Him and his. No, I wouldn't put the baby out. But really, Skye? And you tell me he get it every night. Trouble. That's all I can say.
Easier on getting full custody. She's not gonna put up a fight if.
How you gonna get full custody and you ain't even got temporary custody? He don't even have a paper trail showing that he will take care of his child. So how's he gonna get custody? He has a 4-year-old who turned 4 in June. I believe it was June the 1st. And this 4-year-old is not in school. Do you really think a judge will give you guys custody of this child? A child that you don't even think enough of to buy a pair of $5 shoes? A child that you came on social media and said, since y'all feel this way, I ain't gonna buy him no. I'm gonna wait. You really think that you gonna get somewhere with a custody case? Baby, what you gonna pay with? Filing any kind of case with the courts is at least $200. You can't even buy a $5 pair of shoes. The only reason you just bought yourself a pair of pants with no dick over there is because they was $3. Now, and mind you, this is having you 2 jobs, and so you say him 1 job, and y'all still can't pay attention. That shit is diabolical.
She feel like there's not a female involved. She's okay with him having him as long as there's not a female involved. Okay? So when she heard,
okay, you claim she a crackhead. If she that much of a crackhead, why she even worried about a female? The child is somewhere, so you say, being taken care of. Why the fuck do she care who he with? Now, this the same woman that Burley Bay claimed that she blew up his car or some shit like that. So why the fuck do he care what the fuck she think? Why she ain't in jail for that shit? Because she ain't got no cases behind vandalism. So did he lie on her? If you want to talk, bitch, talk about the shit we want to talk about, that we want to hear. We don't want to hear this bullshit. We don't give a fuck about her calling him calling her liking him, you liking him liking you. We really don't give a fuck. You are the roach queen and the poverty tube queen and the example of what not to do. And you are somebody that we sit up with our sodas and our popcorn and we be in absolute mystical awe that people live like you. We're also a lot of times mystified that people like you even exist on your level, like that there's even a level low enough for a Skye. That shit really be blowing our mind. That's really why we watch you, if you want the truth. Right there. Let's put that on the screen. Save Bray Bray. Because that baby show deserve more than that. Your kids acted a fool in that store because they don't know how to act. She's so stupid, she really thinks she do, though. Forget about that. Definitely seen the real mothers donating blood this summer to make sure their children was ready for school. Right. It is so many ways. Now, she had to go donate plasma for the likes of other things, honey. If it's really that bad, you sit down, you figure out what you're going to buy for your kids, how much you spend it on each kid. I hope it's at least $200. Okay, you got 6 kids. That's $1,200. You should have used that whole summer doing whatever extra chores and shit you need to do, job, chores, hustles, what the fuck ever. And you should have got that money up. So when it's time for school, all you had to do is buy the shit your kids need. You didn't even have to come on here talking about how much you struggling and this, that, and the third. We don't give a fuck. Like I said, we just fucking shocked that bitches like you exist. So the fact that you think we care about how broke you are, like, boo, we don't. Not at all. Hey, Aisha. Let me try to move down here. You said TB mesothelioma asbestos, girl. Child, girl, that little twangy twang.
My voice, that's when she changed and switched up. Then she decides to
So if you really gave a shit about that little boy, why would you even let her hear your voice?
look at my Facebook and send me old messages before me and him got together of them talking.
Now, y'all, think about what she just said. She said that he was on the phone talking to the girl. Somehow she heard his voice, heard her voice. Now, she heard Skye's voice, and then she went and looked up her YouTube. Why would she look up your YouTube, and how could she look up your YouTube if you didn't make yourself known by a name of some type? How would she be able to look up anything on you? YouTube, Facebook, whatever. The only way she could look you up is with a name. So you lying. You probably reached out to her because you wanted her to know this man ain't on, he ain't out there for you no more. I'm with him now. That's what you wanted her to know. That's how she looked your ass up. You reached out to her first. That's how she got your information. That's how she looked you up. And that's why she didn't want her kid in your house, because she probably felt that you was bad for her son. And now you sit here talking about you don't care if he get taken and you don't care about buying him no shoes. Bitch, I wouldn't want you with my kid either.
Honey, that's old. We weren't together then. Whatever y'all did before then is on y'all. Okay? So since I didn't give her the reaction that she wanted, that made it even worse. Y'all kidnapped my son. Y'all did it. She called the police. She called Child Protective Services, DSS, all that. She called them. And again, we met them at his mom's house. They seen his child. And he's still here. He's still here.
And the only reason you probably have him is because she was too afraid to meet with them folks because she got warrants. Her warrant goes back to earlier this year. She's been in court on paraphernalia charges since last year. That's probably why she probably don't have no money. She might be on y'all level. But I say one thing about her, at least she was able to stay in the hotel. Bitch, you couldn't stay in there 3 nights without getting kicked out or without not being able to afford to be in there half the fucking time. I think she got 3 or 4 nights that somebody helped pay. Even your fucking school principal had to help y'all pay for a hotel. Imagine how y'all kids feel. How them kids felt being on the ground and a teacher at the school, because you didn't have no car, your raggedy ass car had a flat tire. The teacher had to order McDonald's for your kids because you was too broke. Girl, the shame and degradation that you have brought to your children. But you on here fucking talking about us, bitch. You are a fucking low life, wretched ass, troglodyte ass, funky ass, yeasty ass, stinking ass, bitch asshole. That's what you are. How the fuck are you living with yourself doing that to some fucking kids? Fucking, ooh, this bitch irks me, baby.
With his own bed. He's probably sharing a room with JC, but JC decides to sleep in a whole nother room. So pretty much his own room. Baby pretty much got his own room. Okay? When I got my tax money, because my husband, his stuff was separate, we did our stuff separate. I purchased
Thank you, love.
Ray Ray's bed. Everything that got, in that video I did of buying all my kids' stuff, Everything my kids got, Bray got. Okay? He got. Ask his mama since y'all met her. Y'all done talk to her. Ask her what she done got him since she been here.
Who the fuck said that they talked to the boy mama? Like, you just be making up shit as you go along. And why the fuck do we want to talk to her? Shit, she ain't got him either. Shit.
Ask her what she done got him since she been here.
Right.
When she called and said she wanted to get him back because she was trying to get a place because she was staying in a hotel, in a friend's hotel.
Okay, but she did more than you could do. And I'll say one thing for her, her son wasn't looking like a piece of shit when he was with you. His hair fucking hanging from pillar to post. He always looked like his clothes too big or dirty and dingy. He looked like he got on leftover shoes. Ain't even got no soul in them motherfuckers. I know his little feet hurt. He probably got cankles and fucking corns, and the boy ain't even got damn 5. That's a damn shame.
Not because she wanted him. And then she said, I'm going, and then after I get the place, I'm gonna give him back. This was before she even heard my voice. Okay? Okay? Again, this woman has 3 kids. She does not have any of them. But you want to sit here and tell me to get his baby back to her? Really?
You think you doing good for him just because you have a house? That's a house you can't afford. About 5 videos ago, you was talking about how you got to start saving money for a place to stay, for rent, to move. So either that house is one of those houses that they let homeless people stay in and it's paid for by some type of grant, or you have a specialized program that's paying your rent. It probably pays your rent for a period of time. And after that, you either got to cover the rent or you got to find somewhere else to stay. See, Skye, you talk so fucking much trying to be smart that you really be telling us everything we don't really give a fuck to know.
But y'all want to listen to the reactors. The reactors know everything. They know everything. What part of y'all, in y'all minds, does not say, why are these people so stuck on Skye? Why?
Token, there's no marriage certificate for this union here. There was a marriage license. I verbally confirmed that because at the time North Carolina had an issue with their system. There was no certificate of marriage, which is really what creates the marriage. The license just gives you permission to marry. I can actually, I guess, call again, but that 45-day period was over. As a matter of fact, he even mentioned that on either his Instagram or on his Facebook that he had a certain amount of time and they never did. Now, they took pictures like they got married, but you got to pay for the license. Now, if you pay for them to perform the ceremony, they'll perform it. But I think you have to also pay for the attorney or whomever does the ceremony, the judge or whoever, to do the license. Whatever the case is, there is nothing shown that they're married. There's also nothing shown about them having a certificate. There's also nothing shown about her name being Clapp, not even hyphenated.
Why are these people so stuck on her life? And then y'all want to be like, well, you shouldn't let them get to you. Or y'all want to bash me because of what they said. Oh, you should get them flip-flops. Oh, he's kidnapped. This.
Well, bitch, okay, if you don't want to buy the boy's shoes, just be 21 about it and say that shit. Because you said that you get your kids whatever. You said you go broke for yours. You also said that he was one of yours. So why is there a problem with someone expecting you to buy for a child? All the rest of your kids got something. You couldn't get him shit.
So if y'all were doing YouTube, right? Because I know some of y'all do it, right? But y'all channels more than likely are small because reactors are not even reacting on your life. Okay.
Girl, the only reason that reactors talk about you is because you're a poverty tube mom. and you're a nasty mom, a roach infested woman at that. The only reason that this house you are in does not have roaches in it because most of your furniture did not come with you. You had to buy all new beds. Your sofa, I don't know if that came or not, but I know when we saw y'all storage, we didn't see sofas. We just seen a bunch of fucking clothes in bags. Now, I'm assuming the reason you were so behind in your laundry is because you were washing everything before bringing it into this place. So the thing about it is, that's probably the only reason. Not to mention, whoever stayed there before you wasn't a roach infested hag like your ass.
So, and then for the ones who just sit around and watch YouTube, you're not making no money from it. You waste your time just watching it. I make money from this. You don't. Anyway, so if it was you and you had a YouTube channel, right? And the reactors decided to react on your life, react on everything about you. You could do everything right, but they find all the wrong. Okay? Because in doing my video of getting my kids school stuff, the video is titled, Taking My Kids School Shopping. But I'm supposed to go school shopping for a child that does not go to school.
Why does a 4-year-old in North Carolina in 2025 not go to school? That in and of itself, when there is Head Start, when there is special needs schools, if he has a special need, which I don't think he does, when there is pre-K, why is he not in school? Every kid I know in North Carolina that is at least 3 is in school. Why is your kid not in school? Why? Now, you said you couldn't send him to school because y'all don't have his paperwork right. That's what you told us, Skye. Between the time that you moved into that place early, what was that, January, February, to now, you mean to tell me y'all still have not been able to legitimize the paperwork that is needed? If you can't get him in school, you send him back to somebody who can.
I'm supposed to do that, right? I'm supposed to do that. And it's other things that I want to say, but I don't want to say it because people gonna take it out of content. Like, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because y'all gonna take it as something else, and it's not that. Because at the end of the day, I'm raising him. He's mine. He calls me mama. His grandma loves it. Every time we go down, she always asks him, "Where's mama?" And he'll run over and give me a hug. Who's mama? And he'll point. Like, but y'all gotta see all the bad in me. Okay? If I wasn't with my husband and if his child was not in my home, right, y'all would have different things to say. Like when I was single,
Right.
when I was a single mom, y'all had a problem with me being a single mom of multiple kids. Y'all had a problem with me being a single mom, nothing else. Okay? And that's even down to Bray Bray. I baked him. Okay? So to sit here and bully kids at that, like my kids that came on here and cussed y'all out and said, "Oh,
Who the hell bullying her kids?"
called y'all everything except a child of God and everything." You feel me? I'm the one that be talking to you, not them. But y'all talk about them. But you know, something my mom told me: people know how to get to me is through my children. So when you say things about my children, it used to hurt me. It used
Why don't your mom know that you talk about her?
to affect me. It used to make me mad. But at this point right now, I don't care. Because none of y'all know my children. None of y'all know my children. Okay? Just because you see them in my videos, you do not know my children, don't know nothing about my children. Okay?
When haven't we ever expressed the interest to know your kids, to be honest? Your kids is what made you a mom. That's the only reason they're relevant. Now, let's be real about something, though. If we see something, we gonna say something. Just like how people said stuff about your son, and they felt he was sassy. I mean, that's something that they said because they saw it. It wasn't a dig to him. It was just a truism. I mean, and that's that on that. You mentioned people dog your kids. No, you need to stop listening to Jasmine because she used to say that same stupid shit. We don't dog your kids. We just speak the truth.
Um, You ain't done nothing.
Your kids look dirty, they look dirty. Shit. If they act slow, they act slow. Just like your son talk like he got rocks in his mouth. We ain't saying that to down him. It's the fucking truth.
For my
Yeah.
kids, I ain't asked you for nothing.
Bitch, we didn't hunt you to make them fucking kids. So why the fuck would you even think you are entitled to ask for something? Your broke ass shouldn't even have them fucking kids. You can't even feed them. Funky bitch.
Okay. Even when we didn't have the money to stay in the hotel, I didn't ask somebody to send money. Everybody chose to send money.
Oh, now you saying you don't appreciate the efforts that got your kids off the street. You don't appreciate the fact that the principal and assistant principal bought you pizza to feed your kids because you was too fucking broke to feed them yourself. You don't appreciate the fact that they paid for 3 days in a hotel that you still got put out of because you sitting up there with 1,000 fucking kids in a goddamn room. That shows the bitch you are. You feel entitled. That's why you saying that shit. Don't nobody owe your funky, ugly ass shit. People don't like you, Skye. They think you disgusting. They think you are low life and nasty. That's why they don't offer to you. The reason that Jasmine got help the way that she did for so long, people actually kind of liked her. At least her audience did. We all knew she was full of shit once we learned. Because everybody, all of us didn't know. I didn't know for a long time. But see, I can say that because I live in my truth. I didn't know. I ain't know she was a shiesty ass bitch. But we can look at you and tell you ain't shit.
And at the end of the day, still did not meet my kids. Like,
Ain't about that little boy
what is wrong
shit.
with y'all?
Bitch, what's wrong with you?
Y'all never, have y'all ever seen, everybody's seen it, everybody's seen it, where it be kids that go and harm themselves because of social media, because of the internet. And don't sit here and say, well,
as a mother, if you felt that your children were in harm's way on social media, it's your job to keep them off of there, dummy.
You should stop recording them. You should stop doing YouTube. Even if I stop, these people are going to continue to talk about me. Y'all see how they went and got my information without my permission? Without me posting it?
It's public record, and it was to refute a lie that you told. So why do you feel that you have the right to give permission for people to access public documents? That's what you fail to realize. The information that you put out was not public. The information that was put out in reference to you was public. See, we know that you don't understand peace pipe, crack pipe. You think it's the same thing, but it's not.
As they say, I'm being stalked. They have people watching me. This is what
Who said that?
Taquel McAllister said.
So you stupid enough to run behind and believe a dude that you call your stalker? You believe him? See, that's why you are consistently called stupid. That's why we call you names, because you have defied the niceties of reaction channels. We just have to call you dumb because you are. We have to call you this, that, and the third because that's what you exude from every orifice of your loins, la mama.
He said that Mimi and all the reactors got people watching me. He even went on somebody else's.
He told you a bold-faced ass lie when it comes to Mimi and when it comes to my channel. I can't speak for any other people, but I could think of 2 people who talk about you on a regular basis, and I'm willing to bet they don't have nobody watching you. You is not that important to not a reactor that I know and ever have watched. Even the one I watched today. Even Pine, these people ain't got nobody watching you, girl. You is not that special.
Live and said, anybody that needs her mom's address and go to her house and do something to her, I will pay you. I got the screen.
Well, if someone said that, then it seems like that's the person that you should be focusing on, because they sound like a person who has ill intent when it comes to you. Baby, you a bag to us. That's it. And yeah, we make more money off of you than you make off of yourself. Shit, this video right here, you ain't even got damn 1,000 views yet. I mean, let's be honest.
Shots. Yeah. Like, But I can already tell the people that watches these reactors, y'all either got bullied in school or were the bullies in school, right? Because
Not at all. I didn't bully. I didn't get bullied. Nobody here is a bully or got bullied. These are strong, independent, self sufficient women who know that bitches like you are basically an oxymoron of life. You know, you are the contradiction. You want to sit here and act like you're something that you're not. You try to put yourself on a level and in with a crowd of people that you will never, not only never be like, but you will never obtain their level of success. Prime example, Peach McIntyre. You will never, even though she ain't much of shit, you still will never be on her level. Ming, never. Chrissy, never. Even Jasmine and shit, we don't think highly of her a lot of times. But you will never aspire to be like them. Period. Period, point blank, end of story. That's why you're watched and that's why you're talked about. Our audiences agree with us, and you're like a comedy break. And no, we're not making fun of you, but we're definitely glorifying a situation that definitely should not be the norm for most people. And that's why we make money off of you.
the whole YouTube game ain't nothing but middle school, elementary, middle school, and high school. Y'all are nothing but kids.
You know what I find interesting about that? But you want to be YouTuber so fucking bad. You want to be one of those people so fucking bad. You talk about, oh my God, I want to do this so bad. I just want to do this full time. We don't even talk about that. Even people with bigger channels don't talk about that. Hell, even other moms that vlog, they don't talk about all they want to be as a YouTuber. Now, that may be their truth, but that's not all they talk about.
Y'all supposed to be whole adults, but y'all are nothing but kids.
Baby, we grown because grown motherfuckers can pay their bills. Grown motherfuckers can buy stuff for their kids that's not on break. Grown motherfuckers can buy the meat when it's still pink and not turning brown. That's grown woman shit. Kids and ignorant motherfuckers, they the ones who go out and buy old food. They go out and buy something with Bluey or whatever that was you bought 4 of, knowing you got 6 kids. Who the fuck ain't gonna get one? Like, who does that?
Just like one reactor, I forgot her name.
Does anybody know who
What's
this
name sent it to me not too long ago.
lady is?
You in church. You a whole lady strong in church. I wonder how your church would feel. They knew that you were on the internet with a reaction channel bullying people.
So just because she talk about you, she bullying. So it ain't nothing nice she done said about you.
That's why I don't go to church, because of fake Christians like you.
No, you don't go to church because you sorry. You probably ain't got no dresses to wear to church. And that's just one more place in the world for you to feel inferior to the likes of other people. That's why you don't go to church. It don't have shit to do with who's in church, because you don't know what them people do outside. Stop lying, Skye.
You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. Since you have on your Facebook page of you being so heavenly, so holy into church. You got pictures of you and other people in the church. You standing in the pulpit, right? But you got a whole reaction channel talking about people. But you're supposed to be a godly woman. I believe I know where you're really going, and it ain't heaven. Oh, but
so you passing judgment? Because you said you're a Christian, so you know judge not lest you be judged. So you really getting what you say we're judging you, right? But yeah, you just turned around and said that lady going to hell. Who the fuck are you to say that she's going there? And why is it just because she's taught? Now, if she said all these amazing things about you, would she still be going to hell? So it's just because she's talking about you in a way that you don't like that she's going to hell. Damn.
But on your deathbed, you might sit there, God, please forgive me for talking about people.
This girl is real retarded. Have you ever been tested, Skye? You might could get a check, girl.
That's not how it works.
How you know?
Not when you continue to do the stuff. When you do it 1, 2 times and you ask God for forgiveness, then yeah, He'll forgive you. But when you continue to make videos and reactions, bullying people and harassing people and trolling people, honey, that's not how it works. You're fake Christian. This is why I do not go to church anymore, and I will not step my foot in a church. I do not care how nobody feel. I am Christian. That is what I am. But I will not step my foot in a church anymore. This is why a lot of people do not go to church, because of people like you. This is why a lot of people stay away from churches, because of people like you. Hypocrites. You still messaging me about me. I don't care. I don't care about that man looking woman. I don't care. I don't care. Don't y'all get it?
I mean, if you really didn't care, why are you sitting here on live with your notifications on, so every time he sends a single message, you respond? You don't respond because you jumped in your email. You didn't pull up another phone. You are literally sitting here with your notifications on, waiting for this boy to send you messages, like you geeking off of that shit. If you didn't care about what people said about you, you wouldn't even take the time to read the messages, because you know what they about, but you still read them. And the fact that I mean, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that when she's talking about manly looking, I just want to punch this bitch in her face. And not because I am a violent person, but just because she has the fucking audacity with her ugly ass to be talking about people like that. And I say she ugly because of her expression, her attitude, the fact of how she treating that little boy. Like, I ain't even gotta go into her looks. We don't even have to talk about her looks to call her ugly. Her whole disposition is ugly. That's why she's ugly to me. And just the fact that you got the fucking nerve, bitch. You can't even buy this baby a pair of shoes. Everything that you bought for your kids, you had to stay under a certain dollar amount. Like, you couldn't even splurge. You already didn't buy them shit for their birthdays. Food stamps bought all their cakes and all the shit for their parties. What you gonna do when you can't buy that shit? What you gonna do then? They ain't gonna have parties no more? They gonna have cornbread cakes with sugar in them? Cause you can't do shit for your family. That's why we talk about you. You are sad.
If this person was not coming to me, I would not make these videos about these dumb, stupid reactors. Not one. Because guess what? I don't go watch their channels. They watch mine. I'm important to them.
Baby, you're not important. You're a lackluster, piss poor, poor excuse for a woman. That's what you are. These mothers care about these kids because they are in such an impoverished situation. That is what is important. That is what is making us talk about these things. The fact that you sat here and lied and said I was homeless, that's what made me talk about this, because I really wasn't gonna talk. I saw it yesterday. I was like, girl, fuck that hoe. But just the more I listened to the things that were said and all of that, made me come and make a video.
You is smart. You is important. I'm important to them. Right? Because
You're not smart, you're not important, and you're not kind to Braylon. And that's why I'm talking about your ass.
they continue to watch me. They steal my content. They make reactions on me. I am important. And I
Baby,
have nothing
your
for my child.
the content that you create and put on YouTube belongs to YouTube. So we use the content that is YouTube's content. Is not your copywritten content. It's content that you put out there. So we ain't stealing shit. Because if we stole from you, you'd have a recourse. The fact that you tried to strike people and couldn't keep the video down and couldn't take the video proves that we have right to the information that we put out here. That's why you can't do shit. That's why you mad, because you tried to use that as a way to control and manipulate. But you're not smart enough. Because if it's that fucking deep, copyright your shit. Oh, but you ain't got no money.
kept telling me and my mom she was gonna do so much for my child since she found out my child was her grandchild. She was gonna do.
Now, I want to talk about that for a second. Y'all, she said that the grandmother, once she found out that the kid was her grandkid, said she was going to do so much, which means that at a point of time, you said that kid belonged to the daddy, and apparently the daddy didn't believe you. Because why did she have to find out? Why didn't she know? Why he didn't claim your baby from the gate? Because had he claimed that baby from the time you was pregnant to the time that child got there, there would be no once she found out. So clearly, he ain't claim it. And you always want to talk about your baby daddies. Now, I don't know if I skipped over that part or not, but the fact of the matter is, the reason them men never tried to take your kids because they didn't want them, Skye. You got 4 kids, a set of twins, that tall, skinny little chocolate baby, and that burly little boy with the brown hair by the same dude. He didn't want them. And that's sad for them. Just like your daddy went to court countless times because he didn't want to pay child support for you. Now, did he claim you? Who knows? You ain't got his name. You got your mama name. So did he even claim you? Because your mama didn't have to go to child support for her other kid. There was no child support on that kid. Why just you? He didn't want you there. I mean, it happens. That ain't nothing to be ashamed of, and you ain't got shit to do with it. You was an innocent party in that situation. But what you didn't have to do was pull your kids into the same thing. When you had 2 kids, one by one daddy and one by another daddy, and you knew that he was a crackhead, you knew he was stealing from you, why would you keep making babies with him? Why is you still fucking a crackhead? So then your kids may even be delayed because that crack from his body came into you and helped create that baby. And the crazy thing is, he ain't the one that talk funny. I'm just gonna say talk funny. He ain't even that one.
Birthdays and Christmas and send this and send that, and never done a thing for my child. Now, as for his dad, he has sent my daughter money. He constantly keeps saying he was going to send shoes. She hadn't received those yet, but he had sent her money.
So, I mean, why do they need to send you money for your daughter? You clearly have not let the girl go down there and spend time with his family. They see how you living. They see you constantly having all these fucking babies. That lady probably like, this bitch ain't finna use me. Now, could they have bought things for your kids? Sure. But maybe they didn't want to. The fact is, grandparenting is a decision, especially being involved, materially involved. That's a decision. That's not something that's owed to a grandchild. I mean, you should want that, but it's not owed.
He has invited us to come stay down where they stay at. They know people with houses. We can move there. All of that. This lady has done nothing for my child.
She don't owe your child shit, bitch. She probably don't even believe the girl is yours. Now, they offered her a place to stay when you was homeless, and if you wasn't a selfish motherfucker, you'd have let your daughter go. Why? Because she don't deserve that. It was your job to keep her housed, and you didn't do it. If she could go stay with some family that could provide a good place for her, you should have let her go. Now, the fucked up part about this whole situation is your daughter, that same daughter, is the only reason her siblings had a place to stay. She called her grandmother and asked. You didn't call. You was talking about your damn mama. But that little girl said, me and my siblings need somewhere to go. This bitch can't do shit. Grandma, please help us. And she did. Now, they was on the floor, and you was too sorry to even buy an air mattress for your kids. You really can't say shit to nobody about nothing, bitch.
While her son keeps going in and out of jail. Okay? And even when he just recently got out and I let him know that his mom did that, he was upset with her. Because how dare you?
No, he was upset because, yeah, how dare you? How dare you try to get a child that I don't even really claim for real? Because I ain't never paid child support for her. She's not an active part of any of our lives. So why would you ask if the kid can come down here? I don't want her in my day-to-day life. That's probably why he said that. Now think about what you're saying, Skye. You said that she has a sister and her sister lives with his mother. She's there. So when he came home to his mother's house, she's with her dad. Why your daughter ain't never been around the dad? Because he ain't want her. He ain't want you. You was just easy coochie to get. I hate to say that, but it's obvious. A lot of times it's not what people say, it's what they don't say. Or intelligent people know how to read between the lines. He don't want no relationship with your daughter. Why you got to take your daughter down there? He could send for her. Why do you always have to be involved? That's her relationship with her daddy. If she want to go down there, why she can't call her granddaddy and say, will you come get me? You don't have to be involved, but you want to be. And I don't think they want you involved, because to them, even although her son might be in and out of jail, she still feel like her son is better than you.
Try to take this child from her mom, who has raised her and has done an amazing job, because everybody that has met my daughter has said I have done an amazing job. Her
Who? Put some receipts on that shit, because I'm going to be honest. Now, T, what she said this earlier today, I got to damn concur. Your daughter seems a little slow. Cute little girl. Innocent child, not talking about her, but the intellect does not seem to be an obvious situation that she frequents. That's why they say, oh, she's beautiful, or oh, she's a good acting little girl. That's what you usually say when you ain't got shit else nice to say. And I ain't trying to be rude. I'm being real. We all know it. Tell me in the comments, have y'all ever heard anybody do that? Child, she's talking about taking us to jail, taking us to court. She got court papers on me and Mimi. And she's trying to, I guess she you say stop pausing. I'm sorry, love, but in order for us to give our commentary, we do have to pause the video, but I will lower the pausing. How about that?
granddad talks on the phone with her all the time, and he said, oh my God, what have you done? That girl, that my baby is amazing. She is smart. She is like different from any other teenager.
Why you gotta look up and reach for words? She is different than any other teenager, because it seems that she may be a tad bit delayed. It does. Yeah.
She has so many goals and dreams. I did a great job with no help from none of them. You understand me? And he was pissed. Don't you ever say that to her again. Don't you ever. And didn't even say it to me. He said it to she said it to my child. Now she's not allowed to speak to her. She's blocked from my daughter's phone. She's not allowed to talk to her. Even when she turned 18, my daughter don't even want to talk to her. How dare you? Her sister, which is his other daughter, said no. His mom raised her. She said no. Stay away. Far, far away. Okay? None of my kids' fathers have ever tried to take my kids.
Cancer.
Even my youngest son. His daddy's ducking and dodging child support.
Because he don't want him. He don't want him. They just wanted to hunch, honey. They don't want the fuck trophy. That's what a kid is, a fuck trophy. They don't want them.
But he know I'm good to his baby.
They wanted to keep it secret. How do he know that? You can't provide a home for the child. You can't feed him without social services. You barely got enough of a job to pay your utilities. Your rent wasn't but $200. You couldn't even do that. How you good to the kid, honey?
You understand me? I'm good to my kids. Yeah, I'm gonna fuss like a regular mom, but I'm good to my kids. I don't abuse my kids. My kids are taken care of. My kids get what they need and want. You understand me?
Hold on now. You said they get what they need and want? I beg to differ. Your daughter wanted, what was that, a real baby, whatever them babies called? It took you a whole year to find one at basically one of those consignment sales. Okay, so if she would have got what she wanted, she'd have got that motherfucker when she asked for it. Clothes, you had to go get the $3 shit. That's the only reason they getting clothes, and you had to get a second job for that. You have done 3 videos talking about how you can't buy Braylon no shoes. So, come again?
I go broke for mine. You get me?
No, bitch, you is broke.
So instead of going to this baby mama who don't do nothing for her child, that's staying in my house, instead of going to her and say, how about you
She ain't got to do shit. What I will say about her is he looked way better in her house than in yours, motherfucker.
do your part for your child, then you can see your child. You can get your child. Or whatever she call herself trying to do.
Right, me.
Do that. Honey, how can I kidnap somebody's child and be on social media? And show him on social media?
Because you stupid. We already said that.
He was kidnapped. Really? Look, oh God, now they on TikTok. He's gonna went to TikTok to liking my pictures. He's gonna like all my pictures and all that stuff.
Now, see, she is sitting here literally watching who she claims is Taquel. Why are you that attentive to somebody that you don't want to deal with? It makes no sense. It really doesn't.
I think that's gonna hurt me. I don't even post on TikTok like that. I don't post on anything but YouTube. And if it gets taken away, guess what? I don't care. I don't care. Then y'all didn't, as he said, y'all said that my channel was gonna get taken when?
Right.
When?
Right, Mimi.
I'm waiting. When? Come on now. Oh Lord.
Now, I'm out of town. Every store I go in, if I see something that I think is cute for my god baby, it's bought. The only reason, now I buy my grand's toys all the time. The only reason I have not purchased more clothes, because when I say they mama done bought everything in their size in about Target, the Children's Place, and countless other places, like there's nothing else to buy.
But it ain't gonna get taken, because if my channel get taken, then y'all don't have my content to post.
Bitch, we don't care. We don't. That's what you need to understand. You really need to take some time and pay attention to our channels, because you would understand. Baby, you are maybe 10% of what we talk about. You are not special to us.
Right? Y'all don't have my content to steal. Right? Because you find all the bad in everything that I do. Right?
Quite frankly, we slumming when we talk about you. That's the whole point. You're poverty too.
I was homeless with my kids. Me sleeping in the van, my kids still sleeping in the house. But I got a place, and it's still a problem.
Bitch, it took you 6 fucking months. I've never seen a person embark on a homeless journey, and it took them 6 months to bounce back. Honestly, and I'm being for real. I'm not talking about bitches with no job and everything. I done seen bitches fucking out 2 pants legs to make sure her kids had a place to stay, and they'll let you know, don't even fucking talk to me if you ain't finna pay the lady, because my kids, I got kids, they got needs. I done seen women say that about their children.
I need to get a job because I'm going to lose my YouTube. I got a job, and it's still a problem. I didn't come on here asking none of y'all to purchase my kids nothing for school, and it's still a problem. Everything that I do is a problem. Now, because I'm doing good, you want to come and say, oh, her husband's married to somebody else. Oh, what he said was,
damn. So you not being able to buy a pair of shoes for little Bray Bray is doing good? Girl, you could have got a pair of shoes for $5. I just seen some little Avia sneakers on Walmart that wasn't even $10. So you doing good?
He said the other day, he said my husband married somebody else, and then today he said, oh, they found out all the information on your husband and his ex-wife. Now it's his ex-wife, so he's not married no more.
Why are you taking every word of this man and using it as gospel to other people? Do you know that you can find yourself quickly in a lawsuit? Bitch, you gonna fuck around and your damn check from your channel gonna be going to us too. Keep playing.
He not married to her no more? Is that what it is? Like, I'm confused. Is he married to her or not? If that's the case, send me an
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a petty bitch. I'll sue your ass just for the hell of it.
information. Send me the information to this imaginary person that he's married to. Let me contact him myself. He's married?
Bitch, you pay and get it.
Is he? Because you can't get married twice. Got a divorce first, then get married again. So send me the information to this imaginary person. Right?
Okay. Thank you, Ronnie.
And just because you see somebody with the same last name as him, like, really? That does not mean that it's his wife. They could be family. You never know. Like, what is wrong with y'all people?
Right, Kimberly. But she still ain't got 1,000 views on this.
I still got my same last name. Even with my first husband, I didn't take his last name. I kept my same last name. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I am who I am. My family is who they are.
You got the same last name, love, because you are not married.
That's who I'm going to be connected to. At the end of the day, my name is not about to be connected to none of these people's families. I'm not doing it.
Thank you.
Okay? So, yeah. This conversation has gone on long enough. I just had to get this off my chest. Again, this is going to be a long video. And I know you guys are going to watch because you guys like drama. That's what YouTube is about. It's about drama. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Y'all about drama. At this time right now, I should be helping my kids with their after school things. Okay? It's the second day.
Again, you the stupid hoe. Because do you think that I would be on here talking about something that wasn't really going to feed my children over taking care of my kids? Fuck no.
At school, so nobody has homework. I've checked book bags. I've done all of that. They've had snacks, drinks. I've done all of that. So I could be doing something else. I could honestly be starting dinner early, you know.
Really could,
but I have to take the time out of my day to sit here and make a video about dummies. This is what you do. How about this? Hold on. So this is what you do. So when these reactors are ready to see me face to face.
Thank you.
Face to face. Because Planet Mimi can come from Florida.
You know, my question is, why does this whole think that somebody wants to come and see her for any reason? Whether it was a litigic reason, you know, really, bitch? And then the fact that you trying to sit up here and talk about what we can do with our resources, you the one bothered. You done created a whole scenario on your channel about us. Baby, we talk about what we talk about and go on about our fucking business. We don't be fucked up about you like that. But yeah, you gonna talk about what Mimi can do. Why the fuck would she spend a fucking penny for the likes of a bitch like you, Skye? You are not on her level, nor mine.
Just Me Combs, I gotta look hers up again, and then the other reactor, the church lady. The fake
Combs, Just Me Combs. I really wish you would get my name right, first of all. Slow ass. Just Me Combs. How the fuck does CMB even equate to Combs in any dialect? Like, that shit is funny to me.
Christian, you know? Can't come from all y'all destinations, and or we can meet in the middle if y'all want to meet in the middle, you know. Let's see where everybody's at, you know. Pick up chicken steak, you know. Let me know, because honestly, y'all reactors are internet gangsters. None of y'all will see me in person.
Nothing but a gangster party. Nothing but a gangster. Oh, my bad.
Ever. Ever. I had plans on moving to Florida. You know, that was my plans. I'm thinking about Florida.
Now, I stayed in Florida for several years. But the likes of you, girl, keep your ass where you are, because you're going to go down there and get embarrassed, get your ass whooped, and probably get drugged the fuck out of town. And your man going to be come on vacation, leave on probation. That's what the fuck y'all going to get. That ain't y'all lane. Baby, stay in your gutter.
Thinking about moving to Florida. Yeah, I've been looking into some things. Want to move to Florida, so I can actually see planning me a little quicker. You know, if I decide to pick that
Where she stay at, bitch? You don't even know where the fuck she stay. You know where you think she stay at. Now, is that where she stayed? It could be. I don't know. I don't even remember the address that was on there. But the point is, you are actually sitting up here contemplating making a life decision based on someone that you claim you don't like. That's just another level of stupidity that you have exuded here. That's my point.
destination. You know, me and my husband have actually been talking about it. So, you know, if I could pick there, and guess what? Planet Mimi can see me in the streets and she still ain't gonna say nothing. Because all she do is come on the internet and she wants attention. She wants audience.
But you know what? She get it, boo. She get it. Let's go look at her video. Now, your video that you put up over a day ago talking about Planet Mimi is at 900. I'm willing to bet she already there. I'm willing to bet you talking about somebody want to get attention. No, bitch, you want attention. You want what she got. Boop, already there. Like I said, she damn near 2 times you all motherfucking ready. Girl, sit your ass down.
She wants an audience, so she come on the internet and be a troll, a harasser, a bully, and all that on the internet.
Oh,
You know,
let me show the
she would
receipt,
never see me in
'cause I don't
person.
lie. You see them numbers? Actually, I probably would say something worse. I probably would laugh in your face because it's like, oh my God, they let people like her out of the damn trash can. You remind me of Grover. Ain't that his name from the Muppets, Grover? Ooh. Skye, you don't have no money. You don't have a real job. You don't have no benefits. You can barely hang on to your food stamp card. Like, this should not be what you focused on. You are creating a masterpiece of minimalism around some bullshit that a dude told you. And you are taking everything that he has said. I have been here on this video talking over 40 minutes and she has not gotten one more view. Like, for real. Like, why? Girl.
None of y'all. None of y'all. Matter of fact, it's some of y'all in my city, right? I know. Yeah, I got y'all information too. It's some of y'all in my city. And probably done seen me in stores. Because, yeah, one of y'all took a picture of me when we was coming out of Spectrum for our new house. We was getting our internet for our new house. We took a picture and everything. Instead of coming up, oh my God, I seen Skye at Spectrum.
You are so retarded. That was a picture that she created. You are that dumb. You are embarrassingly dumb, young lady. Like, for real.
Come up and say what you gotta say. The fuck you so scared for?
Who you talking to, boo? Who you talking to? Oh,
Oh.
it's hell. Oh, it's
Internet.
Oscar. He the one in the trash can? That's who
I
you
don't see why my
remind
husband
me
wanted to
of.
get that. I understand now. Time to get it. I'll let you guys guess on what it is. But I'm about to end this video because I'm just like so
Cause you
over this
ain't
whole
talking about
conversation
shit no
now.
more.
And I actually feel a lot better. Dang, I'm crazy, y'all.
Right.
Y'all want to say something about me? Talk about how crazy I am. Dummies.
Skye, you stupid. We talk about what's relevant. Skye, you are stupid. Hmm. And you're raising your kids to be not only impoverished, but you are raising your children to be less than smart. I don't want to call the kids stupid. You have a little boy that you walk around with dirty ass hair, looking like he looked like he in the trash can. I hate to say it, but it's true. She can't be washing his hair. She cannot be washing that little boy's hair. The other little boy, all she had to do is keep twisting his hair. He might look like something, but she is purposely treating him in a way that he is less than. And let's talk about something else. Y'all remember when her and Burley Bay broke up for them few days? Honey, before his ass got on the ground running, he was on Instagram making videos about her ass. He talked about how her son pushed his son down the steps. He talked about how everything that was purchased for his son, she let her son buy first. He talked about how bad of a parent you were. She talked about how your kids are disrespectful, how they don't listen. He told it all. And it's going to happen again. And we can't wait.
I go from being pissed off to the happiest person in the world because I done got off what I need to get off my chest, all right? I'll be
Ain't
even
it
more
though,
happy when I see
Mimi?
y'all in person. You want to do a meet and greet? This is for all the reactors, the harassers, the trolls. You know?
So basically, she talking to what's his name? I can't think of the boy name no more.
What's up?
Cause ain't no
What's goody?
trolls over here, baby. And why
Okay.
the fuck do we
Exactly.
want to meet you?
Oh. All right, I got stuff to do. Did I do a video on that tissue? Oh, I got something video on my phone. I don't even know what I'm posted and ain't posted at this point. That's another reason why I'm doing this. I need to start. I think I'm gonna start going live every day. At least 30 minutes. At least if I can get like 30 minutes in every day. Yeah, I think that would be good for my channel. So should I start it now or start that in September? Do all of September. I'm thinking. Okay. So y'all can keep saying that Bebe is kidnapped and keep saying that, you know, he's not being treated as the same as other kids. It's fine. We don't care. At the
Bitch, you can't stop nobody from saying what the fuck we want. So we know it's fine.
end of the day, he's happy. Just like the rest of my kids are happy. So I don't care.
Damn, they happy not having shit. They happy living on a plantation. They happy having a bed that you pay $50 for that probably don't hold half of them up. They happy barely getting fed, and then the food they get be old or cold. They happy that they got a mama that can't even afford to take them to the dollar movie. They happy about all that shit. Damn.
Because if I was mistreating him or doing him wrong, anytime I walk through that door, I'm the first one he come hug before he even hug his daddy.
And that's a whole lie. And why do we know that's a lie? How many times, Skye, have you been sitting at the plasma center waiting for Burley Bay to come out? He sat in the car with you, ain't said a damn word, but soon as he see his daddy, he excited. So it's not you that is the primitive being when it comes to that little boy. It's his daddy. Now, when he first was in your house, he used to act like he gave a fuck about his son. But lately, I guess he'll be along to get along.
But I'm so bad to him. And then if I send him back to his crackhead mama, why you send that baby back to his crackhead mama? You knew she was on crack. Why you do that?
Girl, we don't give a fuck about him going to her. We just want him somewhere better than your bitch ass.
The other man ain't even sent the other 2 kids back. We gotta send Bray Bray back.
He ain't over here fucking having them kids not have no soles on their shoes, wearing no damn clothes that don't belong to them, and all of those things. And we've seen a picture of those kids as well, and they look good. They looked way better in her house, crackhead or not. It's functional crackheads out here.
But not send the oldest 2 back.
Hey,
Bray talks to his
Bookie.
siblings. They call on video and talk to him. You know? And it's not
They probably do.
the two that come up that's Drake's. It's not.
Who knows?
These are two kids that again his mom has three. You got three different guys, but that's not a problem. I got three different baby daddies.
I was gonna say, bitch, I know you ain't talking. You got a house full of fucking kids, can't feed none of them. Three baby daddies, all crackheads. You really need not to be talking.
But you got one baby daddy that don't want his daughter, so now the daughter is staying with the second baby daddy and his son. That's not even his child. You don't even have your daughter.
Why the fuck he didn't get Braylon?
She's staying with a whole man. Is not. And you want me to send this baby back to?
No. But somebody loved that little girl. He loved her enough to get her. And there are men that will do that. See, that's a man. What you got is a piss poor, 2-inch dick having, sorry sack of shit motherfucker. That's what you got. With funky balls.
Lady. Who used to beat on him if he cried or if he got on her nerves. Drake had to fight to get his child back. She kept this child from him. And when he finally got him back, he had to be nice to her and give her stuff that she wanted for him to even get the child.
Okay, so you don't know what she went through with him. Now he fought to be in the house with her. He didn't let her get put out. He put his name on the lease with her. What you got from him? A wet ass and some fucking snacks that he ate up from your motherfucking kids that you told him to hide. That's what you got from him. He was working the whole time he was with her, at least for the most part, from what I gathered, what I saw. And he would take time off to do things for her. You couldn't even get this bitch to cook you dinner on your motherfucking birthday with your food. But you want to talk shit.
And she only asked for him and the other two kids because she wanted to get a place. And she was going to bring them back.
Mimi. Well, y'all, this motherfucker. I mean, she is really sad. And I just can't. Like, I don't understand why she would make her focal point other people and not her children. If you gonna be on social media, find a way to come up from what the fuck you doing. Like, bitch, when another person can talk about you and you sorry and still get more views than you do, this ain't your damn ministry here. This, you need to go somewhere else. I mean, for real. You really need to go somewhere else. Because you barking up the wrong tree. And soon as he has the opportunity to be somewhere better, he's going to be there. Quite frankly, I think the only reason he stayed this long is because everybody said that he was using her at first and he was trying to prove a point and he got kind of stuck. If they do get another car, she better hope it's in her goddamn name. That's the only way he going to stay around because he going to be gone. Because quite frankly, as bad as they doing together, he could do that by himself. He don't need her for that. Right. Child. Anyway, y'all, that's what I got for y'all tonight. They don't have any chemistry. He is with her because he was familiar to her. She probably has a reputation of being a lackey that will kiss the ass of any man who show her attention. You see how he used to act toward her? He don't even fake like he like her no fucking more. Y'all seen how he was looking that day she asked him to do her hair? She trying to be Peach McIntyre hair. Don't you see Peach ain't even got no love from her man? Shit, he just told on her that weekend about them cut his goddamn ties. He want her to go to jail. Girl, bye. You know what? It's so funny that you say that, Black and Bougie, because she really should have had well over 100,000 views on that video. And she didn't. Her homeless situation should have took her from 9,000 to at least 18,000 subs. People love a train wreck. She couldn't even maintain that. She's a fucking loser in all ways, that it would matter. And she can't even monetize it. And then, people talk about it. Just shut up and let them pull people to you. You can't even maintain that. You can't even take the people that come over there shaking their head like, damn, girl. You can't even turn yourself into a charitable situation that they will want to help you. You that fucked up. And that is really sad. I mean, it really is. I really pity the girl because she's so stupid and she don't realize how unintelligent that she is. She just don't get it. And she does not get how she really damages herself and her kids. The fact that she took her kids through all of that, and like Mira said earlier, a mom who loves their kids and is a good mother do not, and you got a voucher. People get kicked out. Let's be honest about it. It can happen to anybody. Well, for the most part. This girl had a voucher. She was paying between $200 and $700, and she couldn't keep that together. Girl. And then when they filed the eviction on her, she appealed the eviction. She had a whole year. All she had to do is start paying the rent. She still didn't pay it. She had a rent bond. She never paid it. That's why they went ahead and allowed that lady to put her out. You know what? It's funny you say that because I'm a tag him. Y'all tag him in this video. This who he need to be damn looking at. A bitch like this. But he need to do his homework and don't be on here on no fugazi. He really need to do his homework. He needs to look at the situation, know about the person he talking about, and put it out there. Now, yeah, he wasn't completely wrong about Liv, but this is the type of chick. When he talks about women, she's the chick, the real chick. I'm finna look up his thing, Anton Daniels. Oh, he just did a video with Charleston White tonight, y'all. I'm finna tag his ass. This who he need to be talking about. Hold on, let me put it in there. Yeah, y'all gotta. Oh damn, I can't get the tag to work. Control V. Did it not come? Hold on. DANIELS. I don't know if he'll see it or not, but shit, that might actually help his ass too, for real. Who you talking about, Anton? Black and Bougie, I think he's a male chauvinist, to be honest. But I have to be honest also in saying that a lot of his content, he don't be wrong completely. You know what I mean? So, but this type of chick fits the narrative of the women that he talk about. She really does. Um, yeah, he was in there at one time, but I know what he didn't do. Shout out to him, but he ain't dropped no coin over here. He shoulda. All up in my business. Girl, right? Oh, if he talk about her, oh my. Actually, she'll be excited about that shit. She might get her one good little check, y'all. Yeah, I feel like that he is a Trump supporter, loud and proud, and he acts as though women are inferior to men. He really does. I don't get into the political thing. I don't pay attention to it. I don't educate myself about it. Therefore, I don't talk about it, but at the same time, like, he be on some fugazi. He be telling women they need to get back with the men that they had babies by and marry them, whether they want to be together or not now. And that women need to get their kids to the daddy, that it's not meant for them to, hey, Queen Letta, it's not meant for them to be on their own with their children. And I mean, I'm sure most women don't go into the scenario planning that. Single parenthood happens. It's not everybody's goal. And, some of us, we have our kids and we figure out, whoa, like this is hard. I used to always say, I did not bring my children in the world to be poor, be impoverished, be without. It is my job to make sure they have the best upbringing that they can possibly have. And it's my job, daddy or not now. I never thought I would be a single parent, especially once I had my second daughter. I never thought that. I never expected it. I didn't plan for it. It did happen. Now, does that mean he was an absent parent completely? He wasn't absent completely, but he made a lot of mistakes and there was a lot of time he was not there. Now, what I didn't even know, my daughter felt um disconnected from her dad. But, he was accessible, but he just wasn't there the way she needed him to be. Whatever the case is, I ended up a single parent. Did he pay child support? Yeah. Even before there was a child support order, yeah. Was he consistent all the time? No. But I still made sure that regardless to what he did, my daughter had the best. Not just material things, but upbringing, environment, intellect, access to resources, whatever. So and that's our job as parents. And most of us who do commentary, that's where we're coming from. We're telling her what we know. Now, when she puts herself in the position that she in, yeah, it ain't gonna come out too nice because you a fucking idiot. But it don't start out that way. Most of us didn't just come on here and decide. Now, when she was on here and them damn roaches was falling in them kids' head, that was my crossover moment. Cause what the fuck? Then it's women that think, oh hell, he'll be connected to me if I have his baby. And that shit is so dumb. You cannot control how a man handles it. Just like that shit that idiot just said about her baby daddies. You had babies by all of these niggas with habits. Let's be honest. Drug habits. She claimed all of them ain't drug addicts. Prove it to me. Whatever the case is, they don't want them fuck trophies. They didn't even want people to know that they fucked you. But yeah, you making all these babies and thinking it's cool. Just like she thinks she did something because she married one of her kids' fathers. That don't mean nothing. That man can't help pay bills. He can't help take care of them children. So it was not cool to sit up there and have 4 kids by him just because he a man and you got his last name. That's stupid. If he can't help you make a decent home for those children, you didn't need to have no more. Yeah, he's very combative when it comes to women and argumentative when it comes to women. And he really thinks that the man is a superior being. Boo, I don't know why you thought that. Now, good, you grew up in a home with your mom and daddy. Uh, Great, lovely, all the things. But I mean, shit. Everybody didn't have that situation. Most of us made good out of a bad situation. And a lot of women are disrespected and treated the way they're treated, not because of what they didn't do, it's because they bust their ass and made a way out of no way. Some men don't like that. Right. Exactly. Cause she ain't got no real direction. The whole need notes is what she needs. I can already tell that cuz bum looking for an exit plan. Child, he need to be, and I ain't even trying to be mean. Thank you, Fifi. Right. You need to share this message with Jazz as well. Wanted from Chris what a child she wanted from what she wanted from Chris was a child because she thought that would keep him. Yeah, she thought it was just because she, I guess, felt like that's what she got from the other dude. Girl, baby, some men might stay around for the baby, or some men might just stay in the baby's life. Chris told her up front he didn't want it, and quite frankly, bitch, he walked away from other kids. Why you thought you was special? That's what I never understood about her. She really acted like she was some premier being when it came to him. He ain't never leaving me, bitch. He left you on red. He blocked your ass. He left your ass on social media crying like a fucking baby. Like the shit was embarrassing for her. But goddamn, you was embarrassed for her as well. Cause damn, girl, wipe your motherfucking nose. Yeah, I think so too. And he don't want to go back to his mother's house because his mom's house is filled with a bunch of fucking people. Because that little short time he was over there, he was feeling some type of way about being there. He even mentioned when he got back to his mama house, he didn't have a fucking dollar, which honestly, with him having that little boy, he's stupid as fuck. Cause well, no bitch be getting all my money, and I know I got a son to take care of. But let's be honest, he don't really know how to handle a child for real because he got a bunch of fucking kids. Right, right. And you ain't finna be broke over here, bitch. Whether I work or not ain't your fucking business. I got money. I can pay my fucking bills. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't no rich bitch by far, but I can handle mine. You not finna come bring your ass over here and be trying to be in the house with me all day. The fuck you doing? I can pay bills and be here. You can't. You better go find a job and the motherfucking hustle. Cause when I want to travel, I want to travel. When my kids call for something, they getting it. When my grandkids look at something, they getting it. The fuck? You better get it together, girl. Skye don't even understand, bitch. You don't even wake up and have the ability to be on our level. The audacity of you. Right. The fact that she even tried to justify not buying the little boy shoes was too much for me, Shay. Like, girl, honestly, I would have been like, look, y'all, I get y'all feel aways or whatever. You know, this done came back to me. It's not that I couldn't I don't know, whatever my situation was, truthfully, but she can't come at it like that because I think she said exactly what the fuck she meant. She too stupid to understand that we not dumb enough to believe everything that comes out of her mouth like she believed everything that come out of Jaden's mouth. We not dumb like that, you know, and we know how to read between the lines. And then the fact of her sitting there talking about I'ma wait even longer to buy him shoes because of how y'all acting on this situation told us everything we need to know about her. You a ratchet low life bitch. And if you had the ability to be meaner to that little boy, you would do it. That's true. And you know, the whole time she's been with this guy, she's never made the effort to look decent, like at all. The fact that she keep wearing the same shit over and over, she don't even look like she done washed because her hair don't look fuzzed out, nothing. So you haven't been near no fucking water cause you natural. That's why your kid look the way he look. Now she claims she bathe him every day. Them boys' heads look a fucking mess. The fact that we never see her taking her son to speech. Now y'all know that little boy talk weird. The way that little girl looked on her prom day told us there's something wrong with her a little bit. I mean, let's be real. I think the only ones in the house that look like they got some sense is the twins. The dark skinned and tall one, she looked like, why am I in this family? The little one with the brown hair, I don't know what to say about him. The jury's out on him. But you know, I mean, let's be real about it. Yeah, she not hurting us. Our kids good, baby. Kids, grandkids, god kids, uh, neighbors' kids, like we good over here. Everything good over here, boo. Yep, she's stingy as fuck and she's selfish as fuck. Skye actually thinks that she acts like YouTube owes her something, that things were just supposed to be a beautiful existence just because you showed a moment. But you didn't show a moment, you showed us your life. That's your real life. She probably don't know how to act being in a house that ain't roach infested. And I truly believe that. He does. He looks like he just waiting for somebody to come pick him up. And he at the daycare. You know, you belong here, but you don't live here. You just waiting on somebody to show up because this can't be your life. That's how he kind of look. She reminds me of the foster mother from the movie Antoine Fisher. Oh, I'm gonna have to go watch that. I don't remember the foster mama. Yep. Right, Mo. Damn, I'm gonna have to go look because I don't remember. What you say? Your cats are good. You just right. I mean, then you know, as much as Wineglass talk about she broke, even her kids don't look like these children. You know, it's just crazy. Right. Right. She should have allowed her daughter to go and experience being with her other family. Kids need to have more than one situation, but I think that Skye is so threatened because she's so fucking raggedy. I don't think she wants her kids to go anywhere or be around anybody. Number one, the kids are going to feel guilty because they don't want to leave their mom and their siblings. Look at her daughter. Her daughter had to ask her grandmother to let them stay there. That child shouldn't have never had to do that. You should have, the day you left your house, your kids should have went to their mama house. If anybody had to be on the streets, it should have been your ass. Them kids should, that girl that should not have been in that position. Girl, but that's how she act. Like, oh, cause she's so that girl just looked dingy. She looked like that little boy on Charlie Brown that always had that dust around him. Like that little boy, I think somebody cleaned him up one time and he was over there like, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to go watch it because I don't fucking remember the damn foster mother. I don't even remember a lot about him. Antoine Fisher. I know I watched it, but it was several years ago. Wait a minute. Was was that the movie where he was the girl was messing with him? Yeah, wine glass tries, but she's also not, like going and getting a dog. Girl, you got enough mouths. But she does put the effort in. She'll get up off her ass and work. I'll give her effort for that. She's still stupid for having a damn deadbeat that can't help her do shit. But again, like you said, I'm gonna have to go watch that again, y'all. I don't remember. Yep, and she won't want to come back, or she'll come back and she'll be talking to the other kids, and they gonna be like, "Damn, mom, why don't we have that experience? Why don't we have nowhere to go?" That too. That's another thing she probably worried about. Yeah, she is. I give Wine Glass that shit. And honestly, that's the impression that Skye gave us of her mama. And I mean, she kind of proved it a little bit because that's what we see. But at least she keeps a roof over them kids' heads. My thing is, how the hell is she staying in the hospital as much as she is and keeping custody? Like, usually in a situation like that, the other person that's caring for the kids get part of the revenue. Like, I don't understand how that's working out like that. Right. That's sad, but it is true. Cause Wine Glass do better than a lot of these mamas. On that level, I'm gonna say it like that. She does. She still probably will be in the same position because he don't bring shit to the table. But I know one damn thing: more people would reach out to help Wine Glass if she didn't have that dude. Right, Mo. I don't understand that either. How the hell you able to have all these fucking kids and you can't stay at the hospital for 30 days? She always back and forth to the hospital. And then she got that damn she got a shunt in her chest. She gotta wear oxygen. Like, damn, girl. How are you even able to give these kids quality life? Girl, Wine Glass thinks she got her a king around that thing, baby. She really do. And that's really her problem. That's the one thing that would change her situation. It seems like Skye and her mom's relationship is transactional. You're right, Tangela. That's what it does look like. I think the only reason she bought them kids shoes is because she know Skye done used all her shit. She probably now you know what I'm shocked at? Why the hell don't Skye Mama know the shit that be said about her on that fucking channel? That's weird to me. Cause if I know my daughter is online and she's telling me people talking about me, I had to go see what's going on. And if she look at too many videos, she gonna see how that girl done talked about her and disrespected her. And you know what, Kiara, you right about that. She do look like the type. She also looked like the type to have a whole bunch of shit that she want for herself in her goddamn room. And think about it. Hell, as much as she be throwing them kids off over there on Skye and making Skye buy for them, she probably got stamps to do it. Yep, you right. You right, Fifi. Baby, that's they love language. Sorryness. Even with Wine Glass, although she does better than Skye, I mean she just so in love with that dude. Girl, that time that he busted them out about food stamps and shit after she was on that line, baby, her face, woo woo, that shit had me weak as fuck. Talking about she thought he was hacked. No, bitch, he just told your business. Why you on here talking about you stay in the suburbs and you don't get no goddamn stamps. No, he told it all. We low class and we get food stamps. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That shit had me weak. Yeah, and I thought that they would do a little bit better, Queen, with that t-shirt line. The shirts were cute, but who the fuck want to buy something out your house, girl, and y'all living like y'all in a goddamn hornet's nest, like just smushed up in there. If she had those made outside the home, I think more people would have supported her. Now that's some weird ass shit, Melody. That is some weird shit right there. Now I would love to see what Anton Daniels has to say about that shit, baby. Now that's a video I would watch. Be front and center. Had a baby for her fucking I, shit. We need to do an introductory video about Skye and have him react off of it. This is a woman. These are the things she did. These are the acts she's committed in her life. What you think about this one, Anton? I would love to see what he had to say about that shit. Cause that's crazy. Yeah, I ain't never heard of the Mexican suburbs in all my days, but hey, you didn't like them? Was it the style that you didn't like, or tell me what you didn't like about them? I like the graphic. Now she could have did other things with them, but I thought the graphics were cute. Now I know I agree with that's what I was saying. I thought she would get more support had she not been making the shirts her damn self. She should have had a POD company make the shirts and ship them straight to her customers. I think that would have helped her some. But she thought that she was just gonna be a rich bitch from them t-shirts. But I give her A for effort. She tried something. Hey, Sonya. Girl, all I can say is Skye better stay over there in her roach nest and leave us the fuck alone, because we gonna do our commentary. We do not dog her, we do not bully her, we just speak the truth. If you don't like the truth, change the truth. I mean, honestly, if she spent all her time focused on making her kids situation better, everything about her channel and everything would change and people's opinion may be a little different. Now it's gonna be hard to live down her past, but I mean it just is what it is. So she don't live in Waukesha? Ah, she ain't want that truth out there. She did not want her truth. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Shit, it's morning and I'm still live. As a matter of fact, I'm finna end this live. This was a great live, guys. I really appreciate y'all hanging in there for me. Because I know that a lot of y'all had already seen the video, but I really appreciate y'all taking the time to hear me out. And for the record, I am not homeless. There's nothing wrong with if a person is homeless, but I just am not. If I need a place tomorrow and I can't stay here no more where I live, then I have a place to go. Like I own a home. Like I own a house free and clear. I don't have a mortgage on it. Um, it's in Arkansas. I don't live in it. My mom lives there. I live somewhere else. I don't want to live there. But I have a house, you know. That's just not my situation. And I'm not saying it to be rude. Okay, love, thank you so much. Y'all be sure if y'all haven't hit that like too to go ahead and hit it. But I mean, that's just not my situation. Right. But you know, hey, If she keep playing, we gonna keep doing it because we making money off of her. Hell, we make more money off of her than she made. Oh, I got something I'm finna play for you, Mimi. Hold down. I wonder, do I have it over here? I got you, Mimi. This for you, Skye. Don't you rush. I'm a man, I'm a mutt. We ain't saying dog, we saying man. She's a man, I'm homeless. I'm homeless. Don't you rush. Homeless. No, I'm homeless and she's a man. I'm had to go back to don't you rush. She's a man and I'm homeless. I'm homeless. I don't know. Girl, I was just so I was so blown away for her to call her man looking bitch. Like, who picture did she look at? Who picture was she looking at? Her baby daddy. You say she lives in Waukesha, but Waukesha suburbs are basically the country part and not the city. Got it. Girl. Child. The whole trajectory of the situation would be different if there was any truth to anything that she's like. Everything she said was a lie. And then the thing is, you have to be smart as an adult to pick your battles. Oh, good night, Fifi. You have to be you have to pick your battles in life. And like, this ain't the battle for her. Like, girl, I could see if she want to go back and forth with old boy Jaden, that's your business. You know, that's who's fucking with you. But to come over here, and out of all the reactors, you come over here, girl, this ain't your scene. It's not. It's not. Like, it's too much that can come at you that can fuck you up to be over here. Like, for real. Oh, not me. Girl, I ain't gonna say nothing until I see that picture of her with her haircut. Cause why the hell would y'all cut that girl hair out? She the only one in the house that had hair. And she wasn't bad looking at first. But y'all know that baby a little slow. Just a little. Just a little. She a little slow now. You know what? She did look at a picture of her daughter. She is jealous of that. You know, that's a beautiful little girl. And her mom's pretty too. And when she looks at your live, your videos and everything, cause she been on your damn vlogging channel too, she hates what she sees because it's what she wants. But you know what? If she was a smart bitch, she'd try to take lessons. How did she get there? Or what can I do to emulate my life like this? Like, how can I get my life to a better place? Let me look at the way that they do their commentary. Let me look at the way that she does her vlogging. Let me try to be better. Like, come on, chick. Like, this is not what you want. And I just don't understand why she ain't smarter. Damn, bitch, you dumb. For no fucking reason. And that's really the tragic part of it. Yeah, but hey, I hope she get it together and what you say first, take a bath, ho. Start there. Yeah, she is. Right, right. She need to go get her a job at the Amazon warehouse. Her and Burley Bay. One of them need to work one shift. One needs to work the other. They don't need to be trying to build no credit. They just need to find the least expensive place. Maybe get them a nice trailer, and because you can afford that a little better. The cost structure is a little better. Go be out in the country, go all electric, so you only got two bills. Well, three, because you got your water bill, don't have no gas bill, and just exist. Don't be trying to have no 2 and 3 cars. You own food stamps, save all the money that you can. When you get your income tax at the first of the year, whatever your rent is, pay 12 months of 50% of your rent up front. So if you have some issues during the year, you can only be paying half of your rent and you can survive the year. That's how you be off of housing. Show that you paid your rent on time for 12 months. That's how you can get you a FHA loan. You do have to have 3% down, but there are agencies that'll bring you 3%. Don't have no bad debt within the last 3 to 5 years. That's how you can buy you a house. Now, do I ever think she'll be there? She can probably buy a repro trailer. You right, they will fuck it up. And that's another thing. She talked about how her kids acted today. Bitch, your kids act and look and live like that all the time. Don't act like we don't know. We ain't dumb. Teach those kids how to act. That's your job. Not leaning, Kiara. Girl, like she could learn something if she wasn't so stupid. But the problem is, we could sit up here and create a roadmap for her, and she would still be right where she is because number one, she thinks she knows something. Number two, she is a lazy ass bum. She don't want to be out working. She want to sit at home and do sorry ass videos and make money from it. She think that that's all she got to do. She don't realize that Peach got a personality. That's why she does what she does. Now, I ain't gonna say Mean got a personality, but she does have somebody going half. And hell, for all we know, he might be getting a VA check. Especially if he had habits, he can try to find a way to make that the military's fault and try to get him a check. Like she don't know. And she's narrow. You're right about that. Yep. Plus her low impression of herself and how she represents herself, like she puts nothing into herself. That's why she don't breathe life into her children. That's why they look a mess. You got them kids and you can braid. Why the hell would your kids ever be on camera looking a mess? That shit is pathetic, really. Well, guys, it is almost 2 o'clock where I am. So I'm gonna get my butt off of here. I'm going to try to, let me see. Hopefully I'm in a better situation. Oh, I'm doing way better, y'all. My damn blood sugar was super high when I first started this live. It has come down 200 points, so that's good. So I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the night, drink me some water, some shit that I need. And I am going to see you guys tomorrow. If y'all haven't seen any of my other videos, please check it out. I actually got a video I'm gonna post it tomorrow about wine glass. It's already up. I just haven't made it public. It was gonna be my video for tonight, but After I seen the full scope of the video that this girl did, I just had to say what I had to say. I ain't even offended about her saying I was homeless. It's just like, where the fuck she get that from? She had me perplexed for real, but I ain't gonna lie, I felt some type of way when she had the nerve to say what your name look like a man, bitch. Girl, have several seats. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Oh, you gonna be at home tomorrow. That's why your ass is still up, ain't it, Mimi? But yeah, we're gonna have us a good time tomorrow, y'all. I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna tag Antoine in it and I'm gonna tell him, he need to be over there, since he be doing yeah, I was offended for you. You didn't have to be. She would look much better, even with her not having uh damn, I can't even think of what it's called. Edges. Even not having edges, she would look much better if she kept herself up. And I don't understand a woman with a husband, so you say. Why don't you want to look good for him? Why don't you want him to have a reason? Because that other girl is pretty to me. Bray Bray's mama looks good to me. Like she looks much better. So I don't understand why she wouldn't want better for herself. I think the only reason he's with her is because he can't be with Bray Mama. Is WFH Waffle House? Thank you, love. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me too tonight. Girl, ain't it, Stina? I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. Oh, work from home. Okay.
What is the look?
So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys and hurts. Love, for better or worse, I still will choose you first. Many days I've longed for you, wanting you, hoping for the chance to get to know you, longing for your kiss, for your touch, feel your presence. Many nights I've cried from the things you do, felt like I could die from the thought of losing you. I know that you're real, with no doubts and no fears and no questions.